Hi everyone. Am I clearly audible to you all? Am I visible? Please confirm everyone. Good evening, Piyush. Hi, Harsimranjeet, Puneet. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Bhavya. Okay, thank you, Harsimran, for confirming. Good evening, Aman. We'll wait for a couple of minutes. I want all of you to join. Ask your friends to join as well who are waiting for the class. This is going to be very helpful for everyone, I'm sure. इतना तो आप सबको पता ही है कि आज सब्जेक्ट क्या है, पता है ना? Okay. So I'll wait for 2-3 more minutes. By that time, I would like to. Okay, hi Tanisha. I would like to interact with you a little. आप मुझे एक बार बताएं, how's your preparation going, all of you? Do you think this is helping? Do you, I mean, obviously, if you confirm and affirm that you are liking it, only then I'll be able to continue it, right? And honestly, your responses mean the world to me when it comes to all this. Only you are going to motivate me to make more videos and conduct sessions at this hour, when obviously I would have been sitting in my bed. You guys are going to give me energy for the same to conduct the session. So just confirm once if it's actually helping you. Hi Hemant. Hi Akash. Nandini. Thank you, Piyush. I'm overwhelmed. I'm humbled. Thank you. We are starting in 30 more seconds, maybe. Yeah. Thank you, Komal. Thank you, Neha. Hi, Krishna. Good evening. Okay. So, can I start the session now? You know the drill. You know the drill, right? You have to send your replies as soon as possible, as quickly as possible, and I'll be like telling the final answers along with your replies, right? Perfect, everyone. Hi, Hina. Okay. So, the first question is here on your screens. The Indian Sale of Goods Act is substantially based on what? B. Raj says B. I am good, Hina. Thank you. How are you? Puneet B. Aman B. Nandini B. Sanchit B. Okay, everyone. The correct answer is B only. English Sale of Goods Act 1893. Perfect. You know English Sale of Goods Act at later stages इस टाइम पे एग्जिस्टेंस में नहीं है इंग्लैंड में भी, ठीक है? इस टाइम पे उनका भी सेल एंड सप्लाई एक्ट आ चुका है, ये भी खत्म हो चुका है वहां पे, ठीक है? बनाया किसने था? ये किसने बनाया था, आपको पता है? एनीबडी? सर मैकेंजी चामर्स? सर मैकेंजी चामर्स थे जिन्होंने ये बनाया था इंग्लिश सेल ऑफ गुड्स एक्ट, जिसके बेसिस पे हमने अपना सेल ऑफ गुड्स एक्ट बनाया था, इंडियन सेल ऑफ गुड्स एक्ट, है ना? इंडियन सेल ऑफ गुड्स एक्ट तो हमें बना दिया, लेकिन बाद में हमें लगा 1963 में आके इंडियन वर्ड की जरूरत ही क्या है, तो हमने इंडियन वर्ड ओमिट कर दिया, हमारे पास बचा सिर्फ सेल ऑफ गुड्स एक्ट। यही हुआ है ना एवरीवन? भव्या, स्नेह, कृष्णा, पीयूष, हिमांशु, एवरीवन परफेक्ट? Okay, perfect. Second question On your screens, everyone. The operation of Sale of Goods Act is retrospective, prospective. Some sections are retrospective, none of the above. B, prospective, B, prospective, okay. Absolutely correct, everyone. It is prospective only. Okay. Next answer. The Sale of Goods Act came into force on. We are starting with very basic questions, very easy questions. I'm sure you are able to answer like in a jiffy. The Sale of Goods Act came into force on what? Tanisha says C, Sandeep C, Suman C, Hunar C, Nidhi C, Puneet, everyone 3C. Perfect, everyone. Absolutely correct. It is 1st of July 1930. Okay, next. Expressions used but not defined in SOGA and defined in dash shall have the meanings assigned. Oh, and okay, how is the question going to be framed? Answer, I'm sure you all know the answer. Used but not defined in Sale of Goods Act. Shall have. Shall have the meanings assigned to them in that act. Which act? Okay, we know that Contract Act is the parent act, right? Perfect, perfect. Okay. Next. Prior to the enactment of SOGA, law relating to sale of goods was contained in which chapter of Indian Contract Act? Easy. Fifth question. B, everyone. Perfect. It is B only, but can you please tell me the section scheme kya thi? Basically the portion, the bracket is chapter ka. Was it? Okay, why would I tell you? I want you to tell me. 76 to 123. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. We move ahead now. Which of the following has a legislative competence to make laws relating to contract of sale of goods? Which of the following has a legislative competence to make laws relating to contract of sale of goods? This is a good question. I am sure you're going to answer it well. C. Okay, okay. Sandeep B, Aman C, Harsimran C, Aman C. Okay. Diksha C. Okay. Okay. The answer has to be C. I'm sorry. Allow me a second. I'm unable to mark. Okay, perfect, everyone. I'm sorry. Yes. Goods are said to be dash when they are in such state that the buyer would, under the contract, be bound to take delivery of them. Easy, everyone. Everybody thinks 7 is C. Everybody thinks correctly. 7 is C only. Perfect. कहाँ पे दी गई है definition? ये जो आप बोल रहे हो कहाँ पे दी गई है? Quick. Okay. Somebody saying 2 clause 2, somebody saying 2 clause 3. It's 2 clause 3, everyone. Perfect. Next. Which of the following sections of Sale of Goods Act define the term document of title to the goods? Quick. Very, very easy. Very easy, everyone. Okay. D. Perfect. Next. The definition of document of title to the goods in SOGA is Exhaustive, illustrative, inclusive, none of the above. Is it exhaustive? Is it inclusive? Is it just illustrative? Question number 9 for you all. Bhavya says B. Sandeep says C. Simran says B. B. C. B. D. C. C. Okay, there is a lot of varied opinion. I see there is a dichotomy in this case, in this question. Keshav C. Aman B. Tanisha C. Simran Raj. Okay. Okay, everyone, the most appropriate answer would be inclusive. When we are going to read, whenever we try to read, it just says it includes whatever is written there, right? Dog warrant, warehouse keeper certificate, bill of lading, multimodal transport document, railway receipt, everything is written includes. Inclusive definition, everyone. Okay. Document of title to goods includes what? I didn't know this question was coming up next, but anyway. Okay, Sandeep, Piyush, D, Nidhi. Okay. 10 is D. Okay, perfect, everyone. एक मुझे बता दो एक बात. Which document is not included in section number 2 clause 4? If you have to tell me any document which is not the document of title to the goods, what is that one document which you remember by heart? Because that is an option in most of the questions. Made receipts and PUCA delivery. Perfect, Sandeep. I am impressed. Perfect. Okay. These two are an exceptions. Everyone else who did not know, पेपर में जितने भी ऑप्शंस होंगे ये दो जो ऑप्शंस होंगे गलत होंगे. मतलब I mean these are not included in the definition of document of title to the goods. Okay, the next question for you all is here on your screens. Which of the following remedies are available to the buyer for breach of contract of sale? Suit for specific performance, suit for damages for non-delivery, suit for breach of warranty, suit for damages for repudiation of contract before due date. What all can be exercised by the buyer for the breach of contract of sale? Simran says D, Keshav D, Tanisha D, Vaishali D. Okay, Aman D, Rajwinder Naman. Okay, Nandini B, Diksha A, Rajpreet D. Okay, everyone, Sandeep B. The answer for question number 11 has to be D, everyone. All of them. Next question. Mercantile agent means a mercantile agent having in the customary course of business as such agent authority to sell the goods or to consign goods for the purpose of sale, to buy goods or to raise money on the security of goods, both none. Twelve is C for everyone. Perfect, perfect, everyone. Everybody is correct. It is 12C. Next. Okay. Transfer of actionable claim is dealt with in which act? Transfer of actionable claim, everyone. Question number 13 for you all. 13B, everyone. TPA, perfect. कौन सा सेक्शन है? अब कहना टीपीए पढ़ा नहीं है, हरियाणा में थोड़ी आना है. ठीक है. Okay, yes. Correct. 100. Also, सेक्शन 3 में कहीं पे एक्सक्लूड भी करा गया ना टीपीए. बताया भी तो क्या टीपीए है क्या? क्या नहीं आता ये सारा कुछ. एक्शनेबल क्लेम है क्या? आई एम सॉरी. अच्छा मेरी बात सुनो. एक्शनेबल क्लेम में क्या क्या आता है पता है आप लोगों को? आई होप यू गाइस रिमेंबर. एक्शनेबल क्लेम बेसिकली दो चीजें होती हैं. एक तो होता है अनसिक्योर्ड डेट, दूसरी चीज क्या होती है एक्शनेबल क्लेम? दूसरी चीज क्या होती है? बेनिफिशियल इंटरेस्ट इन मूवेबल प्रॉपर्टी। तो आपको बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस पेपर में देखने को मिलेंगे विद रिगार्ड्स टू व्हाट इज एन एक्शनेबल क्लेम एंड व्हाट इज नॉट। फॉर एग्जांपल आपको एक क्वेश्चन आएगा, is claim for arrears of rent an actionable claim? Is claim for arrears of salary an actionable claim? तो आप क्या देखोगे? एक तो अनसिक्योर्ड है, ठीक है, अगर अनसिक्योर्ड है उसके बाद आप देखोगे यार क्या ये सर्टेन अमाउंट है, फिक्स्ड अमाउंट है? हाँ जी है। जहां जहां पे फिक्स्ड अमाउंट लगेगी और अनसिक्योर्ड लगेगा वहां वहां पे वो एक्शनेबल क्लेम होगा, ठीक है, बाकी जगहों पे एक्शनेबल क्लेम नहीं होगा, ठीक है, याद रखना ये बात। इसमें हमारे पास एक केस है ना, अच्छा लॉटरी टिकट वाला क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसमें आपको मिलेगा नहीं बट मैं आपको बता देती हूँ, पता होगा आप सबको लॉटरी टिकट एक्शनेबल क्लेम है क्या गुड है, ये बता दो चलो, कि दोनों है? लॉटरी टिकट इज एन एक्शनेबल क्लेम, गुड, बोथ, नन। सिमरन सेज गुड, तनीषा सेज गुड, पीयूष गुड, आकाश गुड। केस का नाम नहीं पूछा मैंने, बताओ ना, फाइनल कंक्लूजन बताओ। निधि, yes Nidhi, I know 2 cases are there. Sandeep says actionable claim, Aman says actionable claim, Hina says goods. ओके बात सुनो यार रचना, एक्शनेबल क्लेम गुड। बात सुनो यार सभी, सबसे पहला केस कौन सा था? हंसराज वाला, सॉरी एच एन राज वाला, एच एन राज वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ तमिलनाडु, जिसमें बाइफिकेशन कर दी। इन्होंने बोला यार देखो जो लॉटरी टिकट है ना वो गुड भी है जब आप उसे खरीदते हो, लेकिन जब आप जीत जाते हो तो वो एक्शनेबल क्लेम का रूप ले लेता है। यही देखा था आपने, एच एन राज वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ तमिलनाडु। उसके बाद आया सनराइज एसोसिएट्स, सनराइज एसोसिएट्स वर्सेस गवर्नमेंट ऑफ एनसीटी ऑफ दिल्ली। इसने क्या बोला? इन्होंने ओवरराइड करा व्हाट वाज सेड, सुप्रीम कोर्ट लिटरली कोटेड दैट द अप्रोच दैट वाज टेकन इन एचएन राज इज रॉन्ग। गुड्स नहीं है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक्शनेबल क्लेम है, बिकॉज नोबडी इज परचेजिंग अ टिकट, एवरीबडी इज परचेजिंग अ चांस टू विन व्हिच इज अनसिक्योर्ड ऑब्वियसली, है ना, व्हिच इज अ फिक्स्ड अमाउंट ऑब्वियसली, सो दैट इज एन एक्शनेबल क्लेम एवरीवन। पेपर में अगर केस लॉ नहीं पूछा जाएगा, जनरली पूछा जाएगा तो इट इज एन एक्शनेबल क्लेम ओनली, ठीक है। अगर केस लॉ के साथ पूछा जाएगा, एच एन राज के अकॉर्डिंग पूछा जाएगा तो आंसर आएगा बोथ, और अगर सनराइज एसोसिएट्स के अकॉर्डिंग पूछा जाएगा तो आंसर विल बी एक्शनेबल क्लेम एवरीवन। ठीक है, सभी को क्लियर है? Aman, I'm going to provide you the PDF. Okay, there's a number written. Okay, this is the contact number. You can just note this down right away and contact on this number in case you want the PDF. Okay. Okay, everyone. अभी आप लोग गलती तो नहीं करेंगे ना इसमें? All of you. Okay, so the next question. In which of the following cases the transit does not come to an end? Where the goods are rejected by the buyer and the carrier or other bailee continues to in possession of them. Second, where after the arrival of the goods at the appointed destination, the carrier or other bailee acknowledges to the buyer or his agent that he holds the good on his behalf and continues in possession of them as bailee for the buyer or his agent. Where the carrier or other bailee wrongfully refuses to deliver the goods to the buyer or his agent in that behalf, all of the above. Which of the following cases the transit does not come to an end is a question. 14, Tanisha says A, Aman says D, Nidhi says C, Vaishali D, Simran D, Sandeep B. Nandini B, Akash Mahi A. Okay, very less people are able to answer this correctly. This is the answer. When transit is deemed to come to an end, उसमें बहुत सारे clauses हैं, उसमें से ये यहाँ पे specially लिखा गया है कि when the goods are rejected by the buyer and the carrier continues in possession of them, so it is deemed that the transit has not come to an end, everyone. Okay, the next question for you all. Which of the following sections of SOGA defines the term price? Quick, very easy. 15D, very easy, very easy. Okay, to clause 10. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court held that a resale of goods is also a sale of goods and the money consideration for such resale is the price payable in respect of resale? मैंने बोला रीसेल के लिए सेम चीजें हैं जैसे कि सेल के लिए होती हैं, उतने वैसे ही प्राइस देना होता है, वैसे ही गुड्स की डिलीवरी होती है, सब कुछ ठीक है. बताओ कौन सा केस? तनीषा से 16D, 16C, निधि, हरमन हुनर D, Simran C, Suman, I'm sorry, Tanisha A. Okay, everyone, the answer for this case is Gopal Krishna Pillai versus KM Money, everyone. Please memorize it right away. We move ahead to the next question with this. The sale of goods, 1930 deals with sale of goods and services, sale and other transfers of goods, sale of goods only, none. बताइए, section question number 17. Yes, Piyush, it is 16A. Sandeep says 17C. Puneet, Simran, Piyush, Sandeep, Tanisha, Harsimran, Akash. Everyone says C. So I'd say C as well. Okay, next. If the acquisition of goods depends upon the happening of a future uncertain event, the goods are termed as uncertain, future, contingent, none. Depend upon a contingency happening of a future event, everyone. Question 16, are you asking, Piyush? Question number 16 is not, it is just related to resale 58 के करीब 54 के रेफरेंस में इसको आप देख पाओगे, 54 के करीब 54. यस इसका आंसर क्या है? 18 का सबने क्या दिया है? 18A. The answer has to be 18C, everyone. Contingent goods. Perfect. Next. The law of equity is not applicable to sale. The statement is true, false, depends, none of the above. The law of equity is not applicable on sale. Perfect, everyone. We all know. पढ़ते हुए मन को भाता नहीं है सेल ऑफ गुड्स एक्ट, क्योंकि इक्विटी के प्रिंसिपल्स हमें नजर नहीं आ रहे होते. What to do with that? So this is the answer. True is the answer. I am not unable to mark it. Anyway, I'll move ahead with that. A agrees to sell B all crops to be grown in A's farm during next season for rupees 2 lakhs. Here the goods are uncertain, future, contingent, none of the above. 20 question for you all. Perfect. The next question for you all is here. Delivery under 2.2 of SOGA may be of the actual delivery, constructive delivery, either, none. Actual, constructive, neither. Perfect, everyone. Either. I mean, okay. Next, the unpaid seller of goods having a lien thereon loses his lien by reason that he has obtained a decree for the price of the goods. The statement is the unpaid seller having a lien loses his lien by reason that he has obtained a decree for the price of the goods. The statement is Gurman says B, Tanisha says false, B, Nandini says A, Piyush says true, Sandeep A, Aman B. The answer is true, everyone. उसको पैसे के लिए लियन एक्सरसाइज करा था उसने, उसको पैसे, ऑब्वियसली पैसे के लिए तो लियन एक्सरसाइज करा, मुझे मेरे पैसे मिल जाए, अनपेड हूं मैं यार. अब अगर मुझे पैसे मिल रहे हैं, डिक्री आ गई मेरे फेवर में, मुझे पैसे मिलने लगे, तो मैं गुड्स पे लियन क्यों एक्सरसाइज करूंगा? ठीक है. Next, a partnership firm was dissolved and the surplus assets were divided among the partners in a specie. It is sale hai kya ye? Not a sale because the partners are joint owners of the property, conveyance and none of the above. 23 everyone. Sandeep says C. Piyush says C. Harsimran C. पुनीत सी. मतलब क्या होता है कन्वेयंस का बताना जरा. सुमन बी. ट्रांसफर. अच्छा तो इसको आप कह रहे हो ये ट्रांसफर है. सरप्लस एसेट्स उन्हें बांट दिए गए हैं तो ये ट्रांसफर है. यही कह रहे हो सभी. What was the question, Rajay? Let me just confirm. By loses his lien by reason that he has obtained decree for the price of the goods. I'll just confirm. I'll just confirm it. I'm remembering question number 22. I'm going to discuss it after class as soon as I end it. Okay. 23B everyone. क्या लग रहा है? 23B है everyone. Okay. Next. Supply of liquor to its members by a club is sale, not a sale, depends, none of the above. ये आया था question. B, perfect, not a sale. Next, where the seller delivers to the buyer a quantity of goods less than what he contracted to sell, and if the buyer accepts the goods so delivered, he shall not pay for them, he shall pay only a lesser amount, he shall pay for them at the contract rate, none of the above. 25. C, C. Okay. B, B, C. Perfect, perfect, everyone. It is C. This is okay. 20. Oh. Next. Which of the following constitutional amendments introduce the concept of deemed sale? 42nd, 44th, 46th, 48th. Everyone, quick. The answer has to be 46th amendment, constitutional amendment, everyone. इसमें ना सोगा में मेजर चेंजेस 46th नहीं करे हैं, 2-3 चेंजेस करे हैं. ठीक है. Okay. In a sale of 20 hog sheets of sugar out of a larger quantity, the seller fills 4 hog sheets which the buyer takes away. Subsequently, the seller fills 16 more hog sheets and informs the buyer of this, asking him to come and take them away. The buyer promises to do so. Here, the property has passed to the buyer. The property has not passed to the buyer. The property will pass to the buyer only when he takes the entire goods. None of the above. Puneet says A. Perfect, Puneet. Rishabh A. Simran A. Piyush A. Okay, everyone, the answer has to be A. Ascertainment of appropriation of goods. Section number 23. Okay, the next question is, which of the following are goods within the meaning of Sale of Goods Act? Which of the following are goods within the meaning of Sale of Goods Act? 28 for you all. Question number साथ में लिखते जाओ ना please. Puneet A, Harsimran A, Rishabh A, Sandeep C, Tanisha A, Piyush A, Simran Hunar D. The answer for everyone, 28, has to be A. Currency is the one, whenever we write currency, we are talking about the currency that is currently rotating in the market, right? It is currently being used. That cannot be a good. Which of the following are essential components to constitute a transaction of sale? Which of the following are essential components to constitute a transaction of sale? An agreement to transfer title supported by consideration, actual transfer, all of the above. 29. 29 is D, everyone, perfect. Next, which of the following constitutional amendments was introduced to overcome the law laid down in Gannon-Dunkerley case? Smart, Sandeep. It is State of Madras versus Gannon-Dunkerley, everyone. Okay, yes, the answer has to be C, everyone. Next up, which of the following are goods within the meaning of Sale of Goods Act? Trademark, patent, copyright, all. Okay, we'll go with D. Rather, this should have been movable property. In the question, it should have been movable property. And then it would have been a more appropriate question. A contract of sale is made by an offer to buy or sell goods for a price, the acceptance of offer, both, none. Very easy. 32 for you all. 32C, perfect, 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 everyone. 32C. Okay. The contract of sale may provide for the immediate delivery of goods, immediate payment of price, immediate delivery and immediate payment, or both, none. Very, very easy again. 33. Diksha says C. Rishabh C. Puneet C. Okay, everyone, it has to be C. Very easy. Okay, we move ahead with that. 34. The contract of sale may provide for what? The contract of sale may provide for delivery or payment by installments, delivery or payment or both shall be postponed, delivery or payment by installments, or that the delivery or payment of both shall be postponed, and none of the above. Nidhi says C. Everyone says C. 34. Perfect, everyone. It has to be C. कौन सा सेक्शन है कौन सा सेक्शन है ये बता दो जरा Perfect. 35. A contract of sale may be made in writing or by word of mouth, partly in writing, partly by word of mouth, may be implied from the conduct, any of the above. 35. Very, very easy again. 35. Rishabh says D. Tanisha D. Piyush D. Simran, Sandeep B. Okay, Nidhi B. 35 has to be D, everyone. Any of the above. Okay. Where a contract of sale is not severable and the buyer has accepted the goods or part thereof, the breach of any condition to be fulfilled by the seller can be treated as a breach of condition, can only be treated as a breach of warranty, either A or B, none of the above. Puneet says B. Nidhi B. Hunar B. Simran B. Piyush B. B. Rishabh A. Goodman B. Tanisha C. It is B, everyone. It has to be B. Because that is not severable, it says. Okay, the next question is here, where a contract of sale is not severable and the buyer has accepted the goods or part thereof, the breach of any condition to be fulfilled by the seller, where a contract of sale is not severable and the buyer has accepted the goods or part thereof, the breach of any condition to be fulfilled by the seller. Okay, I think this is यहाँ तक ही रहेगा question. I'm sorry. The seller can reject the goods, the seller can repudiate the contract, either A or B, neither A or B. $37. Nidhi says D, Hina C, Harsimran B, Piyush B. $37, everyone. There's a lot of mixed opinion. 37 has to be D. अभी तो आपने मुझे क्या बताया है कि उसको ब्रीच ऑफ वारंटी की तरह ट्रीट किया जाएगा, यही बताया ना? तो ब्रीच ऑफ वारंटी में ना ही रिजेक्ट होते हैं गुड्स, ना ही रेप्यूडिएट होता है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, तो दो ये भी नहीं हो सकता, ये भी नहीं हो सकता, ये भी नहीं हो सकता, बचा तो यही ना? Okay. The maxim res pari domino is a rule contained in which section? Very quick. $38. B. Okay, everyone. Answer is B only. Section number 26. Risk passes with the ownership. Res pari domino means risk passes with the ownership. In a contract, who among the following can waive a condition? Buyer, seller, both, none. Who among the following can waive a condition, everyone? Be quick. $39 has to be A, everyone, the buyer. Perfect. In which of the following case circumstances the condition is reduced to warranty? Acceptance of goods by buyer, waiver by buyer, both A and B, none of the above. Good question. Puneet says B. बाकी सब C कह रहे हैं. अमन A. ओके, अब देखो जब एक वेवर करता है, एक गुड्स का वेवर कर दिया जाता है, सॉरी कंडीशन का वेवर कर दिया जाता है, क्या वो ऑटोमेटिकली वारंटी में कन्वर्ट हो जाती है क्या? When we have waived off, हम कुछ नहीं मांग रहे, घर पे बैठ गए हैं, तो वेवर के केस में कंडीशन खत्म हो जाती है, किसी ने नहीं बोला वो वारंटी में कन्वर्ट हो जाती है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ बी में होती है. वेरी गुड पुनीत. एक्सेप्टेंस ऑफ गुड्स बाय बायर. Okay, we move ahead now. The conditions are always for the benefit of buyer, seller, both, none. Conditions are always for the benefit of whom? Very, very easy. $41A. Okay, perfect. Next question. Buyer's election to waive the condition or to elect to treat the breach of condition as a breach of warranty. That election can be expressed, implied, either, none. Easy. Yes, Hunar, it says, definitely talks about that, but वहां पे ये तो नहीं लिखा ना वेवर का वेवर जब कर देता है इंसान तो ट्रीटमेंट ऑटोमेटिकली वारंटी में हो जाता है. $42. A, C. Okay. Pew says C. Okay, the answer has to be C, everyone. अगर मैंने बोल दिया या अगर मैंने बिना बोले ही आपके गुज़े एक्सेप्ट कर लिए. Next. Where goods are delivered to the buyer which he has not previously examined, he is not deemed to have accepted them unless and until he has had a reasonable opportunity of examining them for the purpose of ascertaining whether they are in conformity with the contract. The statement is true, false, depends, none. 43. A. Okay. Perfect, everyone. 43 has to be A. Okay, so next question is here on your screens. When a condition is reduced to warranty, which of the following actually changed? Price, remedy, both, none. किसमें फर्क आता है जब ट्रीटमेंट में फर्क आता है तो वेरी वेरी इजी 44 B. Perfect, everyone. Everyone is right. Remedy में फर्क आता है. Next. It is not sufficient that the bulk of the goods correspond with the sample if the goods do not also correspond with the description, where the sale is by description, sample, sample plus description, none. Tanisha says 45C. C. Sandeep says A. Simran C. 45 Sandeep again A. Suman C. Piyush A. 45 Sinidhi C. There is a lot of confusion amongst everyone with regards to C and A. Puneet C, Keshav C, Aman A, Gurman A, Diksha A. Okay. It has to be. बता दो यार क्या लग रहा है? It has to be C, everyone. Section number 15 क्या बात करता है? ये बात नहीं करता. Sample plus description. अंदर जाके देखो जरा. Next, 46. Section 15 mandates that the goods shall correspond to what? Easy. C. संदीप अभी भी ये क्यों बोल रहे हो आप? अभी तो बताया मैंने. Next, the right to stoppage is available to an unpaid seller when the buyer of the goods becomes insolvent, when the goods are in transit, both, none. 47. It has to be C, everyone. Stoppage in transit तभी होता है जब transit है और insolvent हो गया बंदा. Next, which of the following judgments of Supreme Court deals with the intention of parties? Question number 48 for you all is here on your screens. Rajwinder says C. Piyush C. Sandeep C. Tanisha C. Rajat, the most appropriate answer in this case has to be this: Agricultural Marketing Committee versus Shalimar Chemical Works Limited. This one, 48A. Okay, next. A wants to purchase a horse from B, which can run at a speed of 50 kilometers per hour. B pointing a particular horse and assured A that particular one will suit to A. Later, A found that the horse can only run at 20 kilometers per hour. The remedy available to A is repudiate the contract, claim damages, both, none. 49. Why B? Why A, Nidhi? Why B, Simran? And everyone else, Hunar, Puneet? हुनर, ये रूल कहां से आ गया? जब सेल इज डन तो यू कांट क्लेम डैमेजेस. रजय, आकाश, आई एग्री इट्स ब्रीच ऑफ कंडीशन. ओके हुनर. Okay, everyone, the answer has to be B. Why? Because देखो हॉर्स बिक गया है, दूसरी पार्टी ने उसको यूज करा है, दौड़ाया है, तभी तो पता लगा यार, सेल हैज ऑलरेडी बीन कंप्लीटेड. ठीक है, तो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट बेसिकली अब इस टाइम पे स्टेज पे आ गया कि रेप्यूडिएट तो नहीं हो पाएगा, चाहिए ब्रीच ऑफ कंडीशन है, बट रेप्यूडिएशन पॉसिबल नहीं है, इसलिए द पार्टी कैन ओनली क्लेम डैमेजेस. 49B. A breach of condition may be treated as a breach of warranty and not vice versa. The statement is. We have to cover around 150 questions today. Be quick, yaar. 50. The breach of condition may be treated as breach of warranty and not vice versa. The statement is 58. True, true. Okay, perfect, everyone. Absolutely correct. 50A. Next. A agrees to B to deliver 50 bags of sugar on 20th January 2007. A failed to deliver it on 20th Jan and he was prepared to deliver it on 30th January. A cannot accept the delivery since it is breach of condition. A can accept the delivery by treating it as a warranty, breach of warranty. A can accept the delivery since it is a breach of warranty, none. B. Unar says B. Piyush says B. Nidhi B. Harsimran B. Suman B. Puneet B. Okay, everyone. Perfect. The answer has to be B only. Next. The buyer need not inform the purpose to the seller if the goods are capable of more than one use. Good question. The goods are not capable of more than one use. Both A and B, none. "52nd question for you all is here on your screens. Puneet D, Piyush B, Simran C. The most appropriate answer in this case is B, everyone. The goods are not capable of more than one use. जब goods का काम ही सिर्फ एक है यार, then there is no need to inform the purpose to the seller. I am definitely purchasing a fridge, refrigerator for freezing. Simple. Oh. When the goods are capable of many purposes and the buyer did not mention his purpose to the seller. Akash D, Piyush B, Puneet B. Perfect, everyone. The answer for this question has to be B. The condition as to fitness cannot be implied. If the product that you're going to purchase, you were able to use this for multiple purposes, but आपको दुकान को जाके बताना पड़ेगा दुकानदार को जाके कि मुझे किस काम के लिए चाहिए. Next. In which of the following cases the proviso of 16(1) is applicable? Buyer asks for an article describing his requirement and in answer to the request, the seller sells him a well-known product. Buyer tells the seller that someone has recommended a particular brand for his purpose and asks the seller whether that suit to that requirement and the seller sold that article. Where the buyer specifically asked for a particular brand without mentioning anything more, none of the above. 54. 16(1) का proviso. Puneet C, Nidhi A, Puneet, Nisha, Tanisha and Piyush C, Simran A. Piyush C, Aman C. Okay. Okay. 54 has to be C, everyone. Where the buyer specifically asked for a particular brand without mentioning anything more. That is the proviso only. Brand name wala. Next, Balray versus Marshall is the leading case relating to what? Perfect. It is patent or trade name. Next, the condition of fitness is applicable even when the goods are sold by an agent who does not disclose that he is selling on behalf of the principal and the buyer does not know that he is buying from an agent. The statement is, क्या condition of fitness तब भी लगेगी agent के ऊपर? True, false, depends. 56. Piyush says true. Aman, Rajvinder, everyone says false. Tanisha says true. Aman says false. Hunar true. Diksha true. Harsimran true. The answer has to be true, everyone. दुकान पे जाते हो ये थोड़ी पूछते हो यार कि आप ओनर हो के नहीं. But you still expect कि जो सामान ले रही हो सही सही मिल रहा है ना? Next, which of the following is the essential requirement of applying the second exception to the principle of caveat emptor? Mercantile quality wali. Goods must be under a trade name. Goods must be purchased by description from a seller who deals in goods of that description. Goods must be under patent. None of the above. 57. Akash, I'm unable to understand your question. Tanisha, 57B. Aman B. The answer has to be B, everyone. Goods must be purchased by description from a seller who deals in goods of that description. Perfect. Only then you can expect quality from him. Where any right, duty or liability would arise under a contract of sale, by implication of law, it may be negatived or varied by express agreement, by the course of dealing between the parties, by usage, if the usage is such as to bind both parties to the contract, all of the above. My students must know this. Puneet says D, Simran D, Piyush D, Tanisha D, Keshav D, Piyush, Gurpreet, Aman, everyone says D. Perfect. कौन सा section है? Section number 62 नहीं है? Okay. Mercantile quality merely means that the goods should be marketable. The statement is true, false, depends. Okay, everyone, I'm very impressed. Mercantile quality, mercantability merely means that goods shall be marketable. The statement is true, false, depends, none. Piyush says true, Puneet says true, Keshav says true, everyone says true. Okay, Simran says false. Tanisha false. Saurav true. Nidhi true. Okay, Piyush false. Piyush has changed his statement now. Okay, everyone, please. जब हम मर्केंटेबिलिटी के बारे में पढ़ते हैं स्पेशली लिखते हैं यार, चाहे वो गुड्स मार्केटेबल हो चाहे पर्सनल यूज ही करने हो. मैंने आपको स्पेशली लिखवाया था इन द क्लास आल्सो एज वेल एंड आपने पढ़ा भी होगा कि यार मर्केंटेबिलिटी इज नॉट जस्ट रिलेटेड टू सेल इन द मार्केट, इट्स आल्सो रिलेटेड टू पर्सनल यूज. बट यहाँ पे यूज है मियरली, तो इसलिए ऑब्वियसली इट इज फॉल्स. ठीक है. 60. Which of the following is important consideration in judging mercantability of goods? Packing, reasonable fitness for general purpose, marketability, all of the above. Mercantability देखने के लिए क्या क्या चीजें हमें देख सकते हैं? Packing, reasonable fitness for general purpose, marketability, all of the above. 60 B, D, 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 D. Perfect, everyone. It is D, easy one. Next, sale by a grocer and provision merchant and merchant of tinned salmon. The buyer was made ill by the salmon, which was poisonous, and his wife, who also ate it, died from the effects of the poison. Here, the buyer is entitled to damages, the buyer is entitled to the price paid, the buyer has no remedy, none of the above. Puneet says A, Piyush A, Keshav A. Perfect, everyone, it is A only. the buyer is entitled to damages. The buyer is deemed to have accepted the goods when he intimates to the seller that he has accepted them. The goods have been delivered to him and he does any act in relation to them which is inconsistent with the ownership of the seller. After the lapse of a reasonable time, he retains the goods without intimating to the seller that he has rejected them, any of the above. Easy, easy. कौन सा सेक्शन है ये भी बता दो. डी बोल तो रहे हैं सभी. विच सेक्शन? $42. Okay. Everyone, next question, 63. In a sale of a motor car for the purpose known to the seller of being used as a touring car, the car was guaranteed by the seller against any breakage of parts due to faulty material and was sold subject to the condition that the guarantee expressly excluded any other guarantee or warranty, statutory or otherwise. The car was not reasonably fit for using as a touring car. The buyer was held entitled to reject it. The buyer is entitled to the price paid. The buyer has no remedy, none of the above. Everyone, कौन सा केस था ये भी बता दो चलो. The answer has to be A, everyone, in case the car is not used. But yeah, in this option there is no, in this case, in this question there is no option of price. Baldry versus Marshall. Perfect. Car wala case okay, Aman. Next. Where a catapult was sold to a boy, the catapult broke in use and caused the loss of the boy's eye. The catapult was held not to be reasonable fit for the purpose of which it was required. Here, the buyer is entitled to damages, entitled to the price paid, no remedy. You know this. This is the case of Goldie versus Perry. Goldie versus Perry, I think. 64. A, everyone. Perfect. It has to be A. The buyer is entitled to damages. Next, how long the implied condition as to fitness of the goods exists? Lifelong, only at the time of sale, 1 year, none of the above. 65. 65 has to be B, everyone, only at the time of sale. Next question for you all. कभी सामान खराब नहीं होगा ऐसी थोड़ी गारंटी होती है, सिर्फ only at the time of sale खराब नहीं है, is a guarantee. A person has pledged the goods having taken from the pledge under some pretense, sell them. In this case, the buyer may get compensation since the goods are not free from encumbrances. Buyer is not entitled to compensation since buyer was not beware. Buyer can return the goods, none of the above. 66. क्वेश्चन नंबर के साथ लिखना आंसर एवरीवन, मुझे पता नहीं है कौन सा चल रहा है आपका. पुनीत सेज ए, तनीषा सेज ए, सौरभ बी, पीयूष ए, सिमरन ए, गुरमन ए, अमन ए. सेक्शन 14 का क्लॉज सी नहीं है ये, ब्रीच ऑफ वारंटी. बता दो. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court explained the meaning of ascertained? ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आजकल. मतलब 2-3 जगह पे देखा था मैंने केस क्वेश्चन. इन द which of the following cases Supreme Court explained the meaning of ascertained? 67 everyone. Implied warranties, Aman, yes. 67 has to be D, everyone. It has to be Badri Prasad. Okay. Next. It is safe to say that the future goods for the purpose of passing of property can never be specific. Future goods for the future goods, foods nahi hai. For the purpose of passing of property can never be specific. The statement is true, false, depends. 68 everyone. Be quick. Very easy. Sixty-eight A, 68 B, 68 A, B, 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 B. False. Okay, why false? Why false? Please explain. How can future goods be specific? मुझे भी बताना एक बार. Until and unless they come into existence, तब तो वो existing goods हो गए, वो future है ही नहीं. और future में तो specific कैसे हो जाएंगे बता दो एक बार. 2 clause 14 कहता है identified and agreed upon. अगर वो future है तो how they are identified and how they are agreed upon. Everyone. Hi Tanu. I am good Tanu. Thank you. How are you? सही कह रही हूँ मैं. हाँ जी. Thank you Piyush. The answer has to be A. True everyone. Okay, so the next question on your screens is here. The term uncertain goods are defined in section dash of SOGA. Uncertain goods are defined where? 17, 18, 19, not defined. Nidhi says B. Simran says D. Sandeep says B. Okay. Puneet D. Hunar D. Harsimran D. Zanisha D. Hunar not defined. Perfect. Where is it defined? मुझे भी बता दो जो कह रहे हैं सेक्शन 18 में defined है. मुझे तो नजर नहीं आया अब तक. Okay. Which of the following can be termed as uncertain goods? Goods to be manufactured by the seller, generic goods, unidentified part of specific as a whole, all of the above, which are uncertain of the lot. ये चार options में से. Piyush, I see you have taken the charge of entertaining the class, and me of course. 70 D कहा जा रहा है. Okay. 70 undoubtedly is D. Gurman, it is not A, it is D. Okay, all of the above. Next up, the property prima facie passes with the title, risk, possession, none of the above. Property prima facie passes with the या उल्टा कर दो, risk prima facie passes. I'm sorry. Anyway. Okay. The answer has to be risk. उल्टा होता question तो ज़्यादा अच्छा question होता. Anyway. Next. Which of the following sections of SOGA mandates that property passes when intended to pass? Very easy. Property passes when intended to pass. कौन सा section है ये? Puneet says B, 72B, 72B, Harsimran, Sandeep, Suman. Section 19. Perfect, everyone. 72, section 19. Next, for the purpose of ascertaining the intention of the parties, under section 19, regard shall be had to the terms of the contract, conduct of the parties, circumstances of the case, all of the above. Pew says D, Nidhi D, Tanisha D, Saurav B, Piyush 19 clause 2, Simran D. D. Yes, it is TCC. Terms, conduct and circumstances. तीनों मैटर करते हैं इंटेंशन पता करने के लिए. 19 everyone. All of the above is the correct answer. Next, section 19 of SOGA is applicable for. Section 19 of SOGA is applicable for specific goods, ascertained goods, both, none. Section 19, everyone. Simran says A. Hunar says C. Piyush says C. Diksha, okay, C, both. Perfect, everyone. It's C only, both. तभी जब हम specification division करते हैं तो हम इसको दोनों में डाल देते हैं. Okay, 19 को. Which of the following sections deal with the specific goods to be put in a deliverable state? Specific goods to be put into a deliverable state. 75 for you all. हेडिंग देख लो, सेक्शंस की हेडिंग देखो एक बार, फिर जवाब दो सारे. 75, it has to be D. Okay. 76 on your screens. Who among the following is bound to put the goods into a deliverable state? Very, very easy. Seller. Okay, perfect. It is the seller. Next, which of the following sections of Sale of Goods Act deals with auction sale? Everyone. Tanisha says 64, Diksha 60. Perfect. It has to be section number 64. Okay. Okay. 78. In auction sale where goods are put up for a sale in lots, each lot is prima facie deemed to be the subject of a separate contract of sale. The statement is true. Tanisha true, Diksha true. Everyone says true, so I would say true as well. Okay, good. I am seeing a lot of you have the maximum percentage of right answers today. आसान है Sale of Goods Act. Is it easy? I've tried to cover almost all the questions that are possible, that are I am expecting or anticipating कि आ सकते हैं. इसके अलावा क्या ही आएगा ऐसा लग रहा है. Okay. 79. The risk of loss as a rule lies on the 79 C. The most appropriate answer has to be C, everyone, the owner only. Okay, we move ahead. Which of the following propositions are correct? An article may belong to A, although it may not be in his possession. B may be in possession of that article, although he is not the owner. Both A and B, none. Question number 80 for you all. C. Perfect. It has to be C only. Both A and B. Okay. According to section 23 clause 2 of SOGA, where goods are delivered to a carrier for transmission to a buyer, the carrier is presumed to be the agent of buyer, seller, depends, none. Good question. 81. Q says B. Puneet says A. पुनीत ने तो आज ही पढ़ा है. Gurman says B. Vishali B. Simran B. Diksha B. Hunar B. Tanisha A. सबको B लग रहा है, दो बच्चों को छोड़ के. ऐसा पुनीत एंड तनीषा को छोड़ के. ओके, निधि A. पीयूष ने चेंज कर लिया अपना आंसर शायद. A. ओके. ठीक है, आइए जरा. या पुनीत, आई सी दैट. ओके, द आंसर हैज टू बी ए. हाउ? जब हम सेक्शन नंबर 23 देखते हैं, 23 क्लॉज 2, वो क्या कहता है? वो कहता है यार देखो, आपने गुड्स चाहे बायर को दिए, चाहे आपने कैरियर को पकड़ा है, चाहे आपने दिए किसी थर्ड बंदे को बेली की तरह एक्ट करने के लिए, तो अगर आपने इस नियत से दिए कि ट्रांसमिट हो जाए बायर को, तो मान लिया जाएगा कि गुड्स कि मतलब ओनरशिप ट्रांसफर हो गई है अनसर्टेन गुड्स के केस में. तो बेसिकली हम प्रेज्यूम क्या कर रहे हैं, जब हम कैरियर को गुड्स पकड़ा रहे हैं या किसी वेयर हाउस कीपर को पकड़ा रहे हैं, तो हम प्रेज्यूम करें यार वो उन्हीं का बंदा है, क्योंकि हमारी नीयत तो गुड्स ट्रांसफर करने की है बायर को. ठीक है, बिकॉज आवर इंटेंशन इज सच दैट देयर इज अ प्रिजम्पशन, अंडरलाइंग प्रिजम्पशन, कि यार हम तो हम बायर को भी, सॉरी कैरियर को भी बायर का बंदा ही मान रहे हैं, बायर का एजेंट ही मान रहे हैं. ठीक है, 81. Undoubtedly Piyush. I can't deny. Okay, next question. Caveat venditor means, easiest question, जल्दी करें. (82) A, perfect. Okay, next. Let the seller be where it's easy. In view of 23 and 39 of Sale of Goods Act, when the goods are handed over to the transporter, the property has passed to the buyer, the property has not passed to the buyer, the property will pass to the buyer only when he takes the goods, none of the above. (83) A. 83 is A, everyone. Easy. Okay. Which of the following sections of SOGA deals with goods? Sect on approval, sent. Sent on approval or on sale or return. 84. Tanisha says C. Vishali C. Perfect, everyone. It has to be C. Okay. The next question is here on your screens. When goods are delivered to the buyer on approval or on sale or return or other similar terms, the property therein passes to the buyer. When the buyer signifies his approval or acceptance, when the buyer does any other act adopting the transaction, either A or B, none of the above. Very easy. 85. Piyush says C, Rajwinder C. Tanisha C. Rajwinder. Okay. Hunar C. Okay, perfect. Perfect. The answer has to be C. There's no dichotomy of opinion, I see. Waiver of a condition may be voluntary waiver, compulsory waiver, both A and B, none of the above. Good question again. I am sure you are going to answer it well. I trust you all. 86. A, C, A. Question number लिख दिया करो यार. A, C, C, A, C. Okay. 86, Puneet says C. Hunar C. Suman C. Nidhi C. Piyush has changed the answer now. C. Gurman C. Okay. Okay, the answer has to be C. Voluntary आपने अपनी मर्जी से बोल दिया, compulsory यार आपने यूज कर लिया प्रोडक्ट, अब तो आपको करना ही पड़ेगा ट्रीटमेंट. Okay. On failure to return within specified time by the buyer, the seller can Ask to return the goods, recover the goods, sue for price, none of the above. I'll go with Puneet. Puneet, please take him along. Okay. 87th question, everyone. ब्रिटानिया बिस्किट्स वाला केस याद है? Sue for the price. According to section 7 of SOGA, the contract for sale of specific goods is void where the entire goods perish before the contract, where a part of goods perish before the contract, both none. '88. Puneet says A. A. Piyush says A. Simran A. Okay. Hunar A. Harsimran A. Sandeep C. Okay, Sandeep, only you are right in this case. The answer has to be C. अरे यार, जब आप देखो, जब गुड्स पार्टली भी डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएंगे या पार्टली भी क्या कहते हैं पेरिश हो जाएंगे, तो क्या वो मैच कर पाएंगे टू द डिस्क्रिप्शन दैट वाज डिसाइडेड? नहीं कर पाएंगे ना यार, तो दोनों नहीं हो गया ऑटोमेटिकली? क्या हो गया सबको? एवरीवन, इज इट क्लियर? लिखा नहीं हुआ 7 में नो लॉन्गर आंसर टू द डिस्क्रिप्शन? बात तो ठीक है पीयूष? हाँ जी जी ठीक है। बाकी सबको कैन आई मूव अहेड? प्लीज गिव मी अ थम्स अप सो दैट आई कैन मूव अहेड एवरीवन। Okay, perfect. We move on to the next question. Whatever be the intention of the parties, property cannot pass in uncertain goods. The statement is true, false, depends, none. True, 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 very true. Okay. It has to be A, everyone. Perfect. Okay. The process by which identity of the goods to be delivered under the contract is established. Identity is established under appropriation, ascertainment, exhaustion, none. 90. Puneet says B. Sandeep says A. A, B, B. The answer has to be ascertainment, everyone. जब हम कुछ को ascertain करते हैं, identity तो तभी पता लग जाती है, तभी वो specific में convert नहीं हो जाते, identified and agreed, है ना? Appropriation is a step further, next step. Okay, good Puneet, and everyone who answered this. Where the seller of goods draws on the buyer for the price and transmits to the buyer the bill of exchange together with the bill of lading, or as it may be, the railway receipt to secure acceptance to the payment of the bill of exchange, the property in the goods does not pass to him if he does not honor the bill of exchange, if he wrongfully retains the bill of lading or the railway receipt, both, none. Piyush says B. Puneet B. Simran B. Gurman C. Puneet C. Thank God. 91. अरे section 25 clause 3 everyone. section 25 clause 3 क्या कहता है? वो कहता है यार देखो, अगर मैंने bill of exchange के साथ आपको आपका bill of lading भी भेजा या railway receipt भेजी, साथ में मैंने आपको लगा के दे दिया bill of exchange, तो एक तरह की कंडीशन लगा दी है, कंडीशनल अप्रोप्रिएशन कर दी है मैंने कि जब तक आप बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज ऑनर नहीं ना करते तो आपके देखो आपको ये ओनरशिप नहीं ट्रांसफर हो जानी है, ठीक है, यही तो है 25 क्लॉज 3, ठीक है, तो ये वो क्वेश्चन है कि अगर आप ऑनर नहीं करते तब नहीं ट्रांसफर होनी, और दूसरा अगर आप रॉन्गफुली रिटेन भी कर लेते हो ना बिल ऑफ लीडिंग, लास्ट लाइन है 25 क्लॉज 3 की, अगर आप रॉन्गफुली रिटेन भी कर लेते हो तो भी ओनरशिप ट्रांसफर नहीं हो जानी है, टेक्निकली बोथ इज गोइंग टू बी द आंसर 91 का सी, both A and B. Whoever has answered, I appreciate that. Risk dash passes with the property. Prima facie passes with the property, always, usually none. No problem, Honor. Ninety-two. 92 has to be B, everyone. Prima facie. Next. Which of the following sections of Sale of Goods Act deals with the reservation of right of disposal? Reservation of right of disposal. 25, 26, 27, 28. Very, very easy. 93. Puneet says A. Gurman A. Piyush A. Everyone A. Okay, the answer has to be A. Very easy. Okay. When goods are delivered to a buyer and he refuses to accept them, the buyer is bound to return the goods. The buyer is not bound to return the goods. It is sufficient, not sufficient to inform the seller about his refusal, none of the above. Suman says A, B kiska raje? Tanisha says B. 94. 94. साथ सा लिखो यार. 94 has to be B, everyone. The buyer is not bound to return the goods generally. 95. When goods are delivered to a buyer and he refuses to accept them, it is sufficient to inform the seller about his refusal. The statement is true, false, depends. 95 for you all. A. Perfect, everyone. It is A only. Okay. The seller is bound to give delivery only if the buyer has applied for it. Whether the buyer has applied for it or not, the seller is not bound to deliver under any circumstances, none of the above. 96. B, A, B, B, A. Jagmeet says A. Tanisha says A. Hunar B. Suman A. Tanisha A. 96 का answer has to be A, everyone. The seller is only bound to deliver if buyer has applied for it. Section 13 clause 2 of SOGA is amended in the year. Which year has amendment been done? I see, Piyush. 97 question for you all. Piyush D, Puneet D. Perfect, everyone. जिन्होंने भी दिया है. The answer is D only. 1963 Amendment Act. According to the section 23 clause 2, buyer of goods to the carrier, delivery of goods to the carrier would not pass the property in the goods to the buyer, where the seller does not reserve the right to disposal, the seller reserves the right to disposal, the buyer is not made the payment, none of the above. 98. B, 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 B. Okay, everyone, 98 is B only, perfect. The seller reserves the right of disposal. Okay. Generally, who among the following can exercise the proprietary rights of goods? Who among the following can exercise the proprietary rights? 99 for you all. Buyer, seller, owner. The answer has to be owner, everyone. C is the most appropriate answer. The goods must be in dash state for passing of property. Mercantable. Last question है सोगा का. SRA start हो रहा है. Last question. The goods must be in a dash state for passing of property. 100. B, everyone. Perfect, 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 everyone. I'm very, very impressed. I'm grateful for all those who stayed and those who are replying constantly, keeping my energies up and high and my fatigue at bay. Thank you. Okay. 101, we have SRA. ठीक है. पहला question SRA का on your screens now. Please read it. Against the decree passed under Section 6 of SRA, only remedy of appeal is available, only remedy of review is available, both appeal and review are available, neither appeal nor review is available. 101. Harsimran says D, Suman says B, Rishabh D. 101, everyone. The answer has to be D, everyone. Neither the remedy of appeal, especially लिखा गया है यार वहाँ पे, nor review is available. If you take the help of section number 6, which is obviously a shorter route, then obviously you will not be able to appeal against it. Neither review is available. Okay, next up. Which sections of SRA deal with the recovery of possession of movable property? Recovery of possession of movable property, everyone. 102A. Okay, perfect, everyone. 102A is the correct answer. Next up. Can Section 8 of SRA be invoked when possession of the thing claimed has been wrongfully transferred from the plaintiff? 103. Puneet says C, Tanisha C, Nidhi C. Okay. Okay, perfect. Can you all along with us tell me what all are the other circumstances that are available? When Section 8 was going to be invoked, what all were the other circumstances? एक बता दो चलो सारे फटाफट. Adequate compensation, या damages inadequate, consideration or adequate, ठीक है. Agent या trustee, पैसे काउंट नहीं करे जा सकते, पैसे काफी नहीं है, ट्रस्टी या एजेंट, और फोर्थ ये रहा जबरदस्ती करा दी थी. यही चार थे. चलो जी, परफेक्ट. नेक्स्ट अप. Perfect, everyone. Amazing. Next up, we have question number 104 on your screens, everyone. Which section of SRA bars grant of injunction when equally efficacious relief can be obtained by any other usual mode of proceeding? Okay. 104 A. Perfect, everyone. Perfect. कोई क्लॉज भी बता दो अब. कोई क्लॉज भी बता दो चलो. कौन सा क्लॉज था? Anyone? Clause H, F. जी, इतनी डिकोटमी क्या हो गया? 105C. अभी ये मेरा सवाल ही नहीं आया मंकेश. अभी मेरा सवाल पिछला चल रहा है कि एफिकेशियस रेमेडी वाला जो है ये प्रोविजन कौन से क्लॉज में है? ये वाला 41 के कौन से क्लॉज में है? पुनीत सेज H. अरे नो प्रॉब्लम मंकेश. It is 41H everyone. 41H इंजंक्शन वाला है, ठीक है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट उससे एग्जैक्टली ऊपर ये रहा, ठीक है. ओके, नेक्स्ट अप. Which of the following category of project is not mentioned under schedule of SRA? Transport, water and sanitation, defense, energy. GPU 1 crore. 105 everyone. C, perfect. Defense. An injunction can't be refused to restrain any person from applying to any legislative body to prevent continuing breach in which plaintiff has acquiesced. When plaintiff has no personal interest in the matter, none of the above. 106. I know you all know the answer already. Puneet says B. Nidhi D. Tanisha D. Gurman D. B. Puneet D. Vishali B. The answer has to be D, everyone. All of these clauses are mentioned under section number 41. Where specific performance cannot be enforced, then injunction can be granted, injunction can't be granted, discretion of the court to grant, none of the above. जहां के स्पेसिफिक परफॉर्मेंस नहीं हो सकती वहां पे इंजंक्शन मिल सकती है, इंजंक्शन नहीं मिल सकती, डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द कोर्ट टू ग्रांट, नन ऑफ द अबव. It has to be B, everyone. Injunction can't be granted. जिस चीज की ये भी 41 में ही है everyone. जिस चीज की स्पेसिफिक परफॉर्मेंस नहीं हो सकती उसके लिए इंजंक्शन भी नहीं मिल सकती. Section 13 of SRA applies to executed contract. I'm sorry, it was executory. B is executory, everyone. Please mark my words. B is executory. Both, neither A nor B. हाँ, executed, executory आंसर ऐसे लिखो कि executed के executory के both. B A B मत लिखो ना प्लीज एवरीवन. executory executed लिख दो प्लीज. Tanisha says both. Saurav says executory. Puneet says executory. Executed, executory. The answer has to be executory contract, everyone. Rights पढ़ रहे थे हम इसमें. Executory कैसे ऑप्शन जो है भी नहीं, तो इसमें अगर इस हिसाब से ओके, आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड ना. इसका ऑप्शन गलत है, एग्जीक्यूटरी होना चाहिए था यहाँ पे. एग्जीक्यूटरी वुड हैव बीन द आंसर. इफ दिस वाज एग्जीक्यूटरी दिस वुड हैव बीन द आंसर. तो कोई आंसर नहीं है इसका. आगे, सॉरी. द प्रिजम्पशन अंडर सेक्शन 8 ऑफ SRA, irrebuttable presumption of fact, rebuttable presumption of fact, rebuttable presumption of law, irrebuttable presumption of law, everyone. Yes, Hunar, perfect. Tanisha 109B, Vaishali B, Gurman A, Simran D, Saurav B. Okay, okay. 109. It has to be B, everyone. It is a rebuttable presumption of law. Presumption क्या है बताना जरा, कौन सी थी, कौन सी थी presumption? कि यार पक्का ना पैसे गिने नहीं जा सकते होंगे, पैसे कैलकुलेबल नहीं होंगे, या पक्का पैसे काफी नहीं होंगे, यही presumption थी ना. Okay. Next up, the Specific Relief Amendment Act 2018 is which act number? Amendment Act Yes, perfect. And we know, Puneet, even though it is the shall presume, it is rebuttable. Shall presumes basically जो होते हैं वो strong तो definitely होते हैं, but yeah, when they become irrebuttable, they become conclusive proofs. पीयूष सी, हुनर सी, 110 का, देख के बता दो. पुनीत डी. The answer is D, everyone. Act number 18 of 2018. Okay. Temporary injunction can be granted at the earliest possible opportunity at any stage before argument, only A and C and not B. 111. B. Okay. Perfect. It has to be B, everyone, at any stage. Next up. Readiness and willingness must be proved even when the defendant has not appeared. He has appeared but not filled and filed any written statement. He has appeared and has filed written statement but has not had any evidence or of the above. 112. Akash D, Piyush D, Harsimran D, Suman D, Rishabh D, Vishali, Simran, Saurav, Nidhi B. 112, everyone, has to be D, everyone. It has to be D in all of the above cases. That doesn't matter. You need to prove readiness and willingness. Which of the following section deal with provisions regarding establishment of special courts, everyone? Special courts, easy. 20C, Piyush. 113B. Okay, it's B. Okay, Piyush has changed the answer again. 20B. The answer is 20B, everyone. 20C talks about expeditious disposal of the cases, Piyush. Okay. What is the maximum time limit provided by SRA Amendment Act for disposal of suits for specific performance of contract? 12 months extendable by another 6 months, 6 months extendable by another 2 months, 1 year extendable by another 6 months, 2 years extendable by another 6 months. Saurav says A, Akash says A, Harsimrat, Zimran A, everyone A. 114. Perfect, it is A only. 12 months extendable by another 6 months. We move ahead. What alternative prayer can a plaintiff make while instituting a suit for the specific performance of a contract in writing? That if the contract cannot be specifically enforced, the defendant be directed to pay compensation and damages. That if the contract cannot be specifically enforced, it may be rescinded and delivered up to be cancelled. That if the contract cannot be specifically enforced, he may be allowed to resort to substituted performance of the contract, either A or C. Either A or C, B. Puneet, there is a lot of difference. What is the confusion about? Saurav says it is D. Rishabh says B. Okay, I'll check. I'll check Piyush in a jiffy as soon as we end this. Jagmeet D. Okay. I'll do that. 115 has to be B, everyone. Next up, which section of SRA empowers the court to require the party at whose instance rescission of a contract has been ordered to restore any benefit which he may have received from the other party and to make just compensation to him? Okay. 116 everyone. It has to be D. Okay. Section 30. Perfect. What? Which part of SRA deals with cancellation? Very quick. Cancellation. One one seven C. Perfect. Chapter 5, section number 31 to 33. Okay. The schedule under SRA relates to how many kinds of infrastructure projects? 4653. How many kinds of infrastructure projects? 4653. 118 everyone. The answer is 5 C. चलो इतना बताया तो ये भी बता दो अब कि क्या इसमें कोई अमेंडमेंट करी जा सकती है, क्या नया सिक्स्थ कोई क्लॉज में ऐड कर दूं, आई मीन सिक्स कॉलम बना दूं कोई, या इनमें से कोई डिलीट कर दूं, क्या कर सकती हूँ? कौन कर सकता है? अगर कर सकता है तो वो कहाँ पे कहा गया है? सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट सेक्शन 20A. Yes, perfect, all of you. Which of the following statement is not true? Before 2018 amendment, there was a requirement to ever as to readiness and willingness to perform as per section 16C. After 2018 amendment, these requirements to ever as to readiness and willingness to perform as per section 16C. After 2018 amendment, there is no requirement to ever as to readiness and willingness. There is आना है यहाँ पे, there is requirement. Okay. अब देखो इसका आंसर बता दो. 119. Simran B, Mankesh A, Piyush D, Puneet B, Saurav A, Piyush B, D, B. Not true है, ये क्वेश्चन देख लेना एक बार दोबारा everyone. Not true. 119, it has to be B everyone. Okay. Under section 7 of SRA, the suit is instituted under Order 20 Rule 10, 20 Rule 11, 21 Rule 31, 21 10. 120. That is 21. Order 21 Rule 10 everyone. The Specific Relief Act provides compensatory, specific reliefs, compensatory reliefs, both none. 121, quick. No, that is for section 8, Akash. What did I ask? Did I ask for section 8? I asked for section 7, Akash. $121 everyone. It is C. Okay, perfect. Next, right in respect of which a declaration under 34 is sought must be contingent legal right, future legal right, existing legal right, either. $122 C everyone, perfect. Existing legal right. Okay, next. SRA consists of how many chapters, how many sections? Fatafat. We have 12 minutes left and I want to cover at least 15-20 more questions. Quick. 123. C, perfect. 8 chapters, 44 sections. SRA was enacted on date batao fatafat enactment. 124. B. Perfect. 124 is B. Okay. SRA पहला कौन सा था? 1873, 1897, 1877, 1963. 125. C, 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 C. Okay, the answer has to be C, everyone. 1877 only. Okay. Which code was referred to while drafting SRA? CPC, New York Civil Code, Indian Contract. Both CPC and New York Civil Code. Yeah. Yes, perfect. It is New York Civil Code, everyone. Perfect. Next. Specific, the relief to grant specific performance under section 10 is discretionary, mandatory, directory, none. Very easy. 127. B. Okay, perfect. It is B, mandatory. It was discretionary before 2018 amendment, but now it's mandatory. Specific relief bill seeks to implement the recommendations of which law commission report? 6th, 9th, 9th again. Okay. Take it 10th. Non, whatever. Do not read it as 9th. Take it as whatever. 128. Okay, it has to be 9th report, everyone. लिमिटेशन एक्ट की कौन सी रिपोर्ट थी वैसे याद है? लिमिटेशन एक्ट की, एविडेंस एक्ट की नहीं पूछी मैंने. एविडेंस एक्ट की बता रहे हो आप पीयूष? 69th. Third limitation act, everyone. Okay. Specific relief can be granted for the purpose of enforcing penal law, individual civil rights, either, both. $129. B. Okay, easy. Individual civil rights. The word trustee is defined under which section? 2C, 11 clause 1, 2D, 2E. Trustee. $130. Perfect. It is 2D. Trustee does not include what? Can you all please tell me? Trustee does not include what? जल्दी बताओ. बेनामीदार, okay. A mortgagee whose mortgage debt has been satisfied. And what else? Who's the third person? Wrongful possessor. Perfect, Simran. Thank you for replying. Okay. What may the court do where a party has not claimed in his pleading rectification of an instrument under section 26? Allow the party to amend the pleading for including such claim, rectify the instrument suo moto, either A or B, dismiss the suit. $131. Be quick. A, everyone. C, B, R, reply. Okay. The answer is A, everyone. Court is not going to do that by itself. Suo moto nahi hoga ye. The term willingness appearing in section 16C means plaintiff's performance, plaintiff's conduct showing his willingness to perform his part of the contract, Plaintiff's capacity to perform his part of the contract, including financial position, both B and C. One 32 B, A, B, C, B, D. One 32 has to be B, everyone. B, everyone, B. Because willingness, readiness is always related to the financial capacity. So ये readiness में चल जाता. It is B. Okay, next up. What new remedy has been brought by SRA Amendment Act 2018? Damages in lieu of addition, substitute performance, recovery of specific movable procedure of out of the court settlement. What has been brought up? 133B. Okay, easy, very easy. Perfect, perfect, everyone. Substituted performance. Next up. The further relief that shall be claimed in case of declaratory decree shall be alternate, consequential, no need to be claimed either A or B. B. Perfect, everyone. It has to be a consequential relief. Okay. The period of notice that is required before opting the relief of substitute performance under section 20 is 2 months, 1 month, 6 months, 3 months. 134. 135, I'm sorry. B. Okay, perfect. It is B only, 1 month. Okay. The relief by way of section 39 is mandatory, discretionary, temporary, both A and C. 136 on your screens, everyone. Please answer. Mandatory, discretionary, mandatory, discretionary. Okay. 136 it is. It is discretionary, everyone. It is not mandatory. Come on. No relief is mandatory except one. Specific forms of contract. Remedies available under section 5 and 6 are dependent on each other, inclusive of each other, exclusive of each other, none. Interesting and important. 137. The answer has to be C, everyone. Exclusive of each other. They are independent sections. Okay. Next. Which of the following is not the objective of section 6 of SRA? Please read them and answer. Which of the following is not an objective of section 6 SRA? One 38 for you all. 138 A, C, D, A. Most appropriate answer would be A, everyone. 138 is, yeah. Why is not working? Yeah. Next up, where the contract is capable of severance, then in such case, part of the contract shall not be enforced, may be enforced, would be voidable, none of the above. Where the contract is capable of severance. 139. B. Okay. This is the second last question. Anna? Okay, perfect, everyone. 139. It is B only, may be enforced. Okay. To show his readiness and willingness, the plaintiff must tender to the defendant or deposit in court any money where a contract involves the payment of money. True, partly true, false, maybe true. 140. This is the last question, everyone. Take your time. Do due time. Answer it correctly, please. Thank you, everyone. The answer here has to be false. Okay. This is how we end the session. We have covered 140 questions of Sale of Goods Act and SRA. I've tried to touch every hook, nook and corner of both the subjects. So I just want to thank you all for being there. Thank you all for replying constantly and boosting up my morale every time I was like feeling tired. You don't let me do that. Thank you very much. Also, for a fact, I am grateful to everyone who's been very consistent. No problem, everyone. I hope you liked the session, and you are enjoying it and you want more of that so that I can come up with more sessions like these. You all are most welcome. Thank you very much. Do leave a comment below as to what all subjects are you seeking next, and if you want any, for a fact, also what all changes do you want, and like how do you like it. Thank you very much. Keep in touch. Take care of yourselves. All the very, very best. Good night to you all. Please comment down below all the subjects. Everything will be catered to. And also a big information for you all was I am going to take session during the day tomorrow. I'm not available in the evening, so I'll be scheduling a session somewhat during the day. Okay, I'll tell you which subject is going to be covered tomorrow because I am not available in the evening. So yeah, we'll let you know everything. We'll let you know. Just ping on the number which is given here everywhere. Who all are not having this number, you can take this number, note it down, ping on this number. You can ask for PDFs, you can ask for free study material, whatever is available with us, we are going to provide you that. Also, for a fact, whoever is wanting to know the timing and all, you can ping on this number. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself, you all. I'll end the stream. Timings idea, I think it will be around 1 to after 2 maybe. No problem, Rishabh, you're most welcome. Uh, yeah, Puneet, I'm going to ask the authorities to text in the group, maybe. CRPC, I'm not very sure about CRPC because I'm a little occupied. I have another 2, 3 classes tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be able to cater to justify CRPC basically. So yeah, I'm just figuring things out for tomorrow. Next session with me is going to be on, after tomorrow, it is going to be on Tuesday. Okay, everyone. And yeah, just please comment whatever are your requirements, and we are going to cater to everyone. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself again. Good night.